but also with Jarnell Stokes, and I tried to make it an emphasis and really a point when I had my media day on Monday, and more or less saying this young man has to grow. Very talented. I mean, very talented. I think barring injury, stays healthy, he will not be a four-year college guy, without a doubt, because he has a tremendous work ethic and the sky's the limit for him. But he just turned 18. Here's a guy that should be still playing high school ball, as big as he is. So there's a lot of things he has to learn at this level, just angles. I mean, the guy, I thought the best lesson for him last night was the guy Zealy he was going against. The guy has a great approach to the game, a physical presence, understands how to play, understands angles. He's made himself a better player in 4 years, but just did it real simple but very effective. And I thought it was the best thing for Jarnell in his growth. Kenny Hall came off as this morning. Said, Coach, what does it take for me to get to that level? And for me as a coach, that's a beautiful thing. Because you preach it as a coach all day long, you beat them across the head and make them understand it. But sometimes you have to go through it and always understand this is what I've been trying to tell you since April. You know, now let's start the work, because it's never too late. But I thought it was great for Jarnell, Kenny Hall, for those guys. I thought Yemi Mack and Jr. was a physical presence, came in and played physical. And that's still growth for him offensively. But he's such a tough guy, so he never back down from anything. But I thought that would take Jarnell to the next level in his approach, because he was playing, everything was good. Now all of a sudden you have an experienced team that has a scouting report now, a game plan. Now they go into the game, just knock the ball out of his hands, get him his angle, make him make a play here. He turns spin dribble, help him recover. And now it's the next phase for him to see it, allow his mind to slow down when it's coming so quick at him. He can make a quick decision. You know, 7 turnovers for him. I mean, and it's not a bad thing. Glenn Robinson was the best player in the country in '94. He averaged about 4 turnovers a game. Those games he had 7 and 8. But it's part of his growth. And he has to go through it. I think he's doing a great job. And he's also a young man that really had to lift college weights. And that's pretty much natural strength. That's a natural frame. And all of a sudden we continue to get him in the weight room and working with him. It'll be fun to watch this guy perform, and it's exciting to have him, man. Because like I said before, and I told his parents, I'm grateful for having him in our family, because here's a young man that made a decision, could have stayed in high school, had an opportunity to go anywhere in the country. He chose Tennessee, which says a lot about him. Because if you don't know it, if you're not from Memphis, it's hard getting them out of that area. And that's not an easy thing to do. Because I went to a high school game recruiting after the Connecticut game. They make it hard on you to leave. At the high school game, Memphis staff and every player on that team was at this high school tournament. That's not an easy thing to do. So, I mean, you're treated like kings all the way up. When you're a smaller guy, that's all you know. And it's a show in town. So to get this guy to Knoxville, I just told him it's a credit to he and his family to be able to do it at that level. Because that's not really easy. And I've seen Memphis from afar, and I recruit in that area quite a bit. It's not easy. And for that guy to make that decision, a lot of people were very angry with him. So I just told him I'm grateful for him for making that decision, because it wasn't an easy move for him.